Hello, everyone. At some point of time in our career, we will likely need to prepare a speech or presentation. Hi, my name is Nitin, and in this video, we're going to learn about how to prepare a speech by using SPACE technique. In SPACE technique, we generally have 5 points, like the word space. The meaning for space is S for starting, P for premise, A for actual reasons, C for call for action, and E for ending. So let's start with starting first. And starting, how do we generally start our speech? We start our speech from our introduction. Hi, my name is Nitin. The topic of my speech is this. But in the space technique, what we need to do, we have to make people curious about our speech. So the basic thing is that before starting, before introducing ourselves, we need to introduce our work, and we need to create an imagination in our audience mind. So you can start like, if you can imagine you are a public speaker and you are speaking in front of 1,000 people, and then how you'll be feeling. Okay, so then you have to start by creating imagination. Second point of space technique is P, which means premise, or you can also call it as a body of the speech. Now, body is an imperative part, integral part of speech, so we have to put a lot of emphasis on it. And the premise is the main idea that you're sharing, and it clearly tells the audience what the speech is all about, and it guides the audience about the main points of the speech. So, before writing the premise of our speech, what we need to do, we need to frame the taglines for our premise. So we need to divide all the parts and taglines, then we can write it. So generally, you'll be saying about your ambitions and why thing is most challenging and satisfying. That will be doing, like, all the details will be adding into the premise part. Now let's come to the third part, which is actual reasons. A for actual reasons. Here you need to prove yourself, and it's a very important point. In this section, you will give clear examples and reasons to prove your point. Without a strong reasons, your audience will not get convinced. Okay. So here, what you'll be saying, if your topic is about public speaking skills, if let's like for example, I'll be saying that I'll be giving evidences, I'll be proving myself. Okay, that's how I became public speaker, so that it will be a little interesting for my audience. Okay, so you have to give reasons in this point, in this third point. Coming to fourth point, which is C, which means call for action, and which means that what do you want the people to do? Now it's very important for us to ask our audience to do something, or to give them a call for action thing. Okay, so you can generally ask them kindly get up, give a round of applause, right? Or you can even ask them to think about something. How you'll be feeling when you'll be speaking in front of, like, you'll be presenting a TED talk, or you'll be delivering a speech or stage. So this is the thing which you have to do, and you also have to ask them to do something. So how they will be becoming a public speaker? You'll be asking them, you'll be telling them, okay, you should do it, you should initiate conversation, you should participate, right? All the points we'll be sharing. I'm just taking example of a public speaking. It can vary according to your topics. Okay. The fourth one is call for action. So generally, you need to ask your people to do something or to think about something. Okay, this helps in making a deeper impact, right? And that's how we come to the last part of our speech or space technique, which is E, which means ending. Now, how we generally end our speech? We generally end by saying that, okay, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Like, that's how we end. But okay, as we started in a very nice way, we started from imagination. So there's a need to end in a very nice way. Okay, it even has to be your little bit impressive. Okay, so that is your last impression, and people always remember the ending of your speech. That is your last impression. So how are we gonna end? So there's a trick that when we started our speech, we started from imagination. That imagine that you are a public speaker. Imagine you are a scientist. That's how we started. So again, while ending also, we'll connect our ending with the starting. Okay, we'll end our speech with imagination again. And how we'll be concluding it? You can ask, this question that it's very good to end your speech with a question, right? So you can say, now imagine if that engineer, if the scientist in you, and you discovered a new thing, or if you're a public speaker, you gave speech in front of your audience, and now you're feeling so confident. So how you'll be feeling? Would this not be the best thing to do? So end your speech over here. Okay. I hope this will help you, the space technique, to prepare a speech by using the space technique. And as we know that the speech is very important, like it's very integral part of communication skills, we can say, no, at every point of time we need to give speeches. So I hope you like this video. Thank you so much.